Patch 9.1 is out and we have a couple of updates because new content means new plans. Well, not necessarily all that new, but there are a couple of things.
It's what you've probably been used to, because with every new patch we obviously go back into the guides, because if you've paid attention, probably you have. We haven't been putting out any guides lately because there's like really no reasons. We covered all the specs and everything, and with 9.1 coming, we're gonna start doing the guides. I think next week, since the publishing of this one, next Sunday is going to be the first guide, Survival.
Yes. Survival Hunter, which is Flame's main. And after that, we'll have Assassination Rogue, which is my main. So these are this is how we usually start.
Yeah.
Two of our mains. And in the meanwhile, we're, leveling up. Well, not leveling up.
I still have the Rogue to level up, actually. But since you're
main.
that's why I didn't particularly bother. But and also, if you've noticed, we've actually we're putting one guide per week now instead of two. Because actually we're really liking the tier list series, and we have the podcast, and we brought back the news show, which is really great. So in terms of guides, they will probably come. They will definitely come slower this time around. But we do have more variety of content on our channel that I hope you guys will like and enjoy. And on one hand, we kind of really want to cover all of the specs eventually, but on another hand, we really don't want this patch to last as long as 9.0, because god damn.
Not saying anything. And plus the fact that, the guides are coming out like once per week, that also gives us a lot more time to do more proper research and testing and not always fix shit up in pinned comments or whatever. So it will help out with more solid information. That plus the fact that we're going full hard mode on to patch 9.1. We're going to do, the heroic raid, probably going to dabble into some mythic raid as well, mythic plus arenas, all the 9 yards. We're going for it, so that's going to translate into a lot of content on Marcelian&Online. As I mentioned, we have Wednesdays, the new series. This time we had the patch 9.1 guide because we believe it's really important. It's much more important than news, because any news you would already live it live within the game. There's nothing else there. And as today is Friday, and it's usually TLF. We're going to start doing the 9.1 tier list, DPS, melee range, all of that jazz. But first, we need those logs because we're going back to some data.
I think the first one that we have scheduled is for next Friday, which is going to be a little bit iffy.
Yeah.
We're going to have some initial logs, but actually that's what will make it cooler, because it's an initial look at the range DPS. I think we have it. And melee. It's going to be fun. Or melee?
I think so.
It doesn't matter.
Some of the DPS.
But that's the cool part, because we're going to come back to it and see how much it actually evolved, since we are going to be looking at more objective data when we do the tier list. Of course, we might always go back to the fun ones, eventually once we're done with the meta ones. But right now, this is kind of how the content is going to roll out on Marcelian&Online.
Yeah, and also the podcast, we're going to carry on with them. We're going to have the first couple of podcasts knee deep into the 9.1 meta and happenings and tunings, because there's a lot to be seen as we talk with a lot of the theory crafters. The majority of them are expecting a bunch of tunings.
Still more tunings.
To especially in the normal heroic week, right? So that's gonna be juicy. Nothing changes on the podcast field. We have Elemental coming up, Prot Warrior, Auto Rogue, and many more.
And then we're gonna keep on going right now and see how the meta establishes, and we can get more guests in. That'll be really cool.
And also as another update, I don't know if all of you guys saw, but we do have a brand new channel. It's called GameBase. It's outside of World of Warcraft. It's basically everything gaming culture, gaming industry. If you're passionate about that, you can check it out in the link in the description. We don't have a custom link yet because it's still a very small channel. And I want to underline that because we have this channel as well, it doesn't mean that the WoW content will suffer. On contraire, it's gonna be more or less the same, maybe increasing in some of the aspects of the content. We have planned it out. We have scheduled it out. The gaming channel is a bit more relaxed in every possible way.
Yeah, it's not as heavily edited.
Yeah.
But we do have some cool ideas that we've been wanting to do for years, gaming essays, which I think by the time you watch this, actually next week after watching this, we'll probably have the first one, right? The one that you just finished rendering today.
Well, actually, that is being posted today. So when you see this is going to be
this week. All right, cool.
Yeah, because we don't have anything this week. So we have the Far Cry essay, which is basically called "Why is Far Cry one of the best franchises in gaming?" I know, throw rocks at me. Not everybody loves it, but hey, I make my points there. So that and other interesting stuff as well. Like we did the first impressions for Biomutant, for Chivalry 2. We covered a bunch of E3, like the Microsoft Bethesda thing and the Ubisoft thing.
Sea of Thieves, we got
Sea of Thieves, that was super fun as well.
And and with the new channel, if you do like the type of content that we do, we would really appreciate your feedback into saying like what you would like to see more.
Yeah.
Because we do test games and have first impressions for some of them. Some of them are good, some of them are not as good. But for instance, we really enjoyed Sea of Thieves, and we would love to like make more content. We just wanted to make sure that people are interested in that kind of stuff, because we could have let's say eventually full game reviews once we end up playing through the whole thing, or we could just have like fun bands, like just people shouting and all of those things.
That's the thing. We found that it's sometimes healthy to just disconnect a little bit from World of Warcraft and have fun with your friends, you know, be that Sea of Thieves or that's my phone, or Among Us or something like that, and we can do shit like that in the Discord.
Too, man. I've installed it.
Yeah, everybody has it ready. But that being said, we are getting knee deep into 9.1, so it's gonna take a while until we kick off all of those. The raid's gonna be amazing. On that note, another update will be that we're coming back with the double streams, and this time Flame has engineered a very sweet, I would say, treat for y'all who are tuning into the streams, because with the double cam this time, we're gonna actually be able to switch between POVs.
We're gonna put both of our gameplays into the stream, and we're gonna swap in between each other. We'll still see to fine tune to make sure that it's not laggy or drop in frames. That will need a little bit of work, but it should be technically, from a technical perspective, very doable.
Yeah, that's the thing, and I'm super excited for that, because I know for the longest time, like when we were double streaming the raid and stuff, everybody was asking, okay, can we see the Feral gameplay or Marcelian's plays or whatever.
Plus it has ready, it's fun.
I think it's gonna be really entertaining, just seeing, you know, survival hunter point of view, then assassination rogue point of view and stuff like that. Really cool. So just to wrap it all up, it's a pretty exciting, I would say, summer for us, because there's a lot of stuff brewing and cooking. Most of it you already heard about it, talking for us.
It's good.
Us talking about it in the video. And once again, thank you so much for watching the videos, for liking, for commenting. Thank you so much for supporting on Patreon, to all of you out there, and for joining the streams.
Makes this kind of stuff possible.
Oh yeah. So super sorry this is not a TLF, but you have to understand we kind of did all the TLFs.
It's kind of like without doing the same video all over again.
Yeah,
we thought that would be a better to just do like an update
for you guys. Like whoever's interested in our content and in World of Warcraft content and possibly even other gaming content, then we got you covered. So remember, check the new channel in the description. There's tons of new stuff and fun stuff over there, and be on the lookout for MarcelianOnline for even more juicy content to come.
Hell yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
Very much. See
you next one.
Awkward stare and hand gesture.
My face hurts.
I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a /bow. Still, I play WoW.